Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be talking about the new Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation. And I just picked this up from the Makeup Forever website because it is not available on Sephora.com yet, and it is July 30th today, so when this video goes up they might have it on Sephora.com, so if they do, I'll make sure to leave the list or the link down below. So if you'd like to know how this water blend foundation looks on dry to combination skin, then keep on watching. Okay, so I already swatched this on my hand and I already know it's too light for me. So I'm going to be mixing in this Pro Foundation Mixer from NYX. And I'm just going to be doing that on a little styrofoam plate. Yes, I'm going to be ghetto. And since this is a water-based foundation, instead of using a wet sponge, I'm going to use a dry sponge, and let's see how that works. And I'm only going to do it on this half of my face, and then I'm going to use a brush on the other half to see how they both apply and which one is better. Okay, so this does not apply well with a dry sponge. And the color looks a little green. So I'm gonna add a little bit more foundation to my mix because I think I made it a little too dark. So to correct all this, I'm going to use my Morphe M439 brush. And we're just gonna go over the same side.
I realize this foundation looks ashy and grayish green on me, but that's because I got too light of a shade, and the NYX foundation mixer is extremely olive based, but you can mix this with your self tanner or the Body Shop darkening drops, which work great.
As far as application goes, this foundation is great with this brush. And I just did patting motions. I didn't really swirl it too much. I just patted it in my skin. So on this side of my face, instead of using a dry sponge, which was horrible, I'm going to use a wet sponge. Even though it's a water-based foundation, maybe you can apply it with a wet sponge, so let's do that. Okay. I like the finish of this side more, but I think it's because I used the skin enhancer drops. But as far as coverage goes, I definitely prefer with the brush. So I'm just going to use my brush and pat this side in. So that's what we're looking like, and I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what the texture's like.
This foundation gives extremely sheer coverage, but it is buildable, so you can apply more to where you have your blemishes that you want to cover. And when you do apply more over blemishes, don't use a brush, use your hands to pat it in. That's how you get the maximum amount of coverage. And in this application, it did not cover the pores in my nose, but when I started using my fingers to pat it in, it covers everything. It's awesome. Also, you don't need to set this foundation with a powder. In this application I did, and I regret it, so no powder needed.
So overall, first impressions. Considering this is a water-based foundation, it does provide a little bit of coverage, not much. So if you have acne or acne scars or anything you just want to cover on your face, you're going to really have to build this up. I don't know what it would be like if you build it up like layer after layer. I don't know if it would get cakey, but I don't really have any scars that I need to cover. The only things I do have are sometimes I have dark circles and blemishes on my chin. And I never put my foundation on with a brush, but I highly suggest you try using a brush before you use a beauty blender or a beauty sponge with this foundation. My results, the brush did a really good job. And this is supposed to be waterproof, so I'm super excited about that because I do sweat a lot. And this summer, my makeup has just, it can't hold up. So I'm hoping this one does. And it's natural looking enough to where if it does rub off, it's not going to be too noticeable. So I'm really happy about that. If you do have those custom enhancer drops from CoverFX, mix them in with this foundation because this side is so pretty. I mean, this is, you know, this is nice too, but we glow in here. This is glow. Anyway, I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and get back to you with my final thoughts. Okay guys, my makeup is complete. So I'm gonna go out, catch some Pokemon. Yes, I look a little done up just to go catch some Pokemon, but you know I gotta test this stuff for you guys. And I'm gonna come back and let you know if my foundation has crumbled or if I'm still looking as fresh as I do now. So I'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, I'm back and it's been roughly 2 hours since I put on this makeup. And number one, I do not like that Makeup Forever powder. It is settling in my smile lines, in, I don't even know what this is called under here, but you know, when your lips are full, you have kind of like this little indent between your chin and your bottom lip. The powder is settling in there, so it's cakey. And then I have fine lines in my forehead and it's cakey there. So I don't experience that with my RCMA powder or my Bye Bye Pores powder. So
I don't suggest using a powder on this foundation at all.
But for the foundation, my skin where I don't have any lines, like on my cheeks, it looks really, really nice. Unfortunately, once again, nothing can cover these makeup eating pores that I have, but as far as the finish goes, I really, really like this foundation. I wonder what it would look like if I hadn't set it with powder. I like wearing powders. Usually all of my bronzers are powders. I don't really use cream bronzers, but I think I might do another makeup look and try out creams with this waterproof foundation from Makeup Forever. Overall though, I'm very happy with this purchase. Unfortunately, it wasn't my color, but you know, you can use shade adjusting drops, you can add self tanner to it. I added these Cover FX enhancer drops. You can add pigment to foundation, so I'm not too worried about that. The quality, however, you can't really change, and this quality is pretty good. I'm kind of curious how the original Face and Body foundation was and why they're changing it, but I think water-based foundations are like the new thing now because I feel like they're a little bit lighter on your skin rather than, you know, classic foundations that are cream and liquid and not exactly have a lot of water in them. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. And if you're wondering why I'm so tanned and why my neck is so much darker than my face, it's because I used my Loving Tan on top of the tan I already had. Unfortunately, I forgot to put it on my face, so that's why my face is extremely different colors than my neck and my arms. You see that? Very big difference, but I like this Loving Tan stuff. Like I usually use the Saint Tropez self tanner, but I think I found a new favorite, and this is the Deluxe Bronzy Mousse, and it's an ultra dark. This is the one that takes 6 hours to develop. They also have a 2-hour one, but I haven't tried that yet. This is the one I've been using, and I love it. Anyway guys, I hope to see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!